In 2004, Mean Girls became an instant cultural touchstone with quotable lines and star-making performances from Rachel McAdams and Lindsay Lohan. In 2024, a new Mean Girls has emerged, and fans seem less than enthused, to put it mildly.
Oh, hell no!
It would appear a major source of contention comes down to people not realizing the new movie is in fact a musical. The original hit film was adapted into a musical that ran on Broadway, and it's that adaptation that's now available in theaters. Unfortunately, a lot of people on X, formerly known as Twitter, seem to be outright hostile toward musical numbers. One person tweeted, "Mean Girls sucks. It was a musical and I hate musicals." They weren't alone in that assessment, as plenty of other X users hated having to listen to songs. One wrote, "The Mean Girls movie is terrible and I hate the songs. They don't fit at all." These reactions seem to be a prime example of why studios are hesitant to market films like Wonka and Mean Girls as musicals in the first place. And there's no shortage of Mean Girls hate online from people not realizing the new movie is a musical. And that's resulted in another common type of post from people who are dumbfounded people don't do their research before going to see something. One user is curious about whether the added attention could benefit the movie, writing, "I'm loving all the TikToks of people not realizing it was a musical. That kind of marketing will either hurt it or help it." Others called out all the Mean Girls haters far more directly. One user posted multiple clips from the trailers showcasing intricate dance choreography and characters singing. They further commented with a screenshot of what you see when Googling the movie, and Mean Girls is classified as a comedy/musical. Even if audiences were unaware that Mean Girls had a Broadway adaptation, easy access to the internet means there's an endless supply of information at most people's fingertips. And one X-user thinks this whole thing says more about the general public than the movie itself. Listen, Mean Girls and all musical films should be advertised as musicals, but I've worked in the ticketing industry long enough to not feel an ounce of sympathy for someone who gets mad about the ticket they bought without doing an ounce of research on what they were buying. Chalk this up as another case study of how people are somehow less informed in the digital age than ever before. But maybe it'll be good in the long run for people to do their research before spending money on a movie ticket.
What is going on?
Don't worry about it. And for many people, it's a bit disappointing to see so many people completely discount something due to its genre. Musicals have a rich history, and in a certain regard, it's nice that Mean Girls isn't simply a complete retread of the original. And to be fair, plenty of people online were fine with 2024's Mean Girls. Some criticisms were about how the movie doesn't live up to the musical. One user compared the stage and film versions of the song "Someone Gets Hurt" and preferred the Broadway interpretation. Then there are those who unabashedly love Mean Girls. One user sang the movie's praises, writing, "Mean Girls 2024 is endlessly entertaining and just a really good time. Lots of creative cinematography, direction going on as it shifts in and out of musical sequences." Looper's Audrey Fox was lukewarm on the movie as a whole, but even admitted the songs helped elevate the production. Mean Girls is at its most fun when it lets itself be a full-on musical rather than a reenactment of the greatest hits from the original film. The online discourse surrounding 2024's Mean Girls is fascinating for all the questions it raises. Why do so many people in this day and age hate musicals? Do people really see movies without understanding what they are? And will movie studios ever market a musical as a musical again?